cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network.
Well, you need to
Oh shit.
subscribe to the.
Oh shit. It's a lot going on right here. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. We're Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Just tap in with the tap in, man. Notification bell here. Oh, tap in for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge you throw. You're not finna get nobody's college though. Let's hit the likes, let's hit the comments, let's hit the good subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. Notification bell here. Oh, tap in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're finna get into this good content, man. Let's see what's actually going on in these clubhouse streets. Wack response to Akademiks. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Home, hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block. Let me call Wack 100 real quick. We got 7 minutes with him. We gotta get to it quickly. Wack! Yo. Wack, I got limited time with you, but I had to call you. I know you wanted me to call you on stream. We're on stream. We should talk about, some of what people are saying in terms of the contract stuff. I know you wanted to have your moment to discuss this with me publicly.
Man, you killed the moment on purpose. 2 weeks old.
Oh,
2 weeks old.
Oh, so you don't care no more? Okay, all right. No.
I mean, listen. You made it content, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to drive the content, right?
Okay. No. All right. So Wack. So
now I did hear you the other day.
Okay.
And you got to understand one thing, right? In this indie world, a lot of things you were saying was correct, but it's kind of like dinosaurs, right? Now watch this. You tier artists, right?
Yeah.
And you know your capabilities, your plugs, your resources, and you know what it take him 3 years to do, you could do in the next 6 months, right? So
Yes.
you take this dude and you sign this dude, right? So you sign and you give him a bag, right?
Okay.
And then you get on the phone and you call this producer, you call this dude to get him this feature, you call this tour guy to get him a bunch of dates and shit, and they doing it not because of him, but because they got a relationship with you. Not to say he ain't hot, but maybe it's a little premature, right?
Okay.
Are you saying that you're supposed to do all of that and let us playing homeboy management reap the benefits who don't know how to do nothing but stand around? You're supposed to get out the way and allow all that ain't how that works these days, eh?
Well, Wack, put it like this. I agree with everything you're saying. I think you're more valuable than even a manager, right? That wasn't my point. My point was this. In any particular situation, because what I realized is that you and Blueface situation is a little bit different. Like
Totally different.
You might operate as a manager on certain business situations, and then on certain situations, you're the label in terms of you went and got a deal for the single, or you went and got a deal for whatever.
And guess why?
Yeah.
You notice my artist, my client, is never in one of them situations where they're stuck for 5 albums, stranded, crying, want to get out. You know why? Because
Blueface is stuck for life, bro. You broke down how every time Blueface went to jail or needed a lawyer or needed commissary or needed some extra money to do this and that and blah, 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 how you funded that money and you expected all return. So you don't have to lock Blueface into contracts. You lock Blueface into a bunch of little stupid situations that now have him forced to be at your beck and call.
going to step in front of it, and I'm going to treat it as if it's mine, so I'm going to take control of it and put them in a situation that their manager would want them in. See, it's a different thing. Think about it. Blueface was a new artist. You never seen Blueface stuck for 4, 5 albums, not even 3 albums.
No, absolutely. So here's the. I think why I use that as an example. I was
as a brother, I'm gonna be real. As a brother, I think you're an asshole.
No. No, I do think Blueface is. I think Blueface is stupid. But here's the thing. I think the internet is confused whether they would want to consider you the manager of Blueface or the label of Blueface. I think the real answer I've kind of got to is that you're both at different times.
At different times, depending on what's going on.
Okay.
Exactly.
And listen, hold on. Wack, my whole point is this. As long as you're not doing both at the same time, you're good. Like,
well, here goes the thing. Listen, his reality show, right?
okay.
Not only did he get paid as talent, but I made him a partner in the overall platform.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down, I didn't book tours, flights, merch deals, and all that shit. That's simple management shit. Now, when I go do a label deal or something,
you got him that deal with E1. I seen E1 on a couple of his projects. You got that because I know you.
But then see what's the splits on all that. That's where things start to get tricky. Things start to get interesting. That Wack is staying away from the splits. Wack is staying away from anything that has to do with any type of actual business. He's talking about a whole bunch of flash and mirrors and smoke and flu flam that he got Blueface in front of. None of these actually equate to Chili. You know what I'm saying? Blueface got shit going on with Krishan Rock. He got $12 million worth of debt. Wack riding around in his G-Wagon. It's a lot going on that could keep this dude, under Wack's thumb.
Heard you speak about your relationship with him. So in that situation, when you get him a single deal or like maybe it's like an EP deal.
So if we got a single deal for $500,000,
yeah,
and that went to Blueface.
Okay.
That's his money.
And keep in mind too, out of that advance, they have to pay that back. So the label's not just giving him money; he has to pay this. He has to pay this advancement back.
However, when it says it's released through 100 ENT and E1 or whatever the case is, at that when you get the deal in that situation, you're the label, and the money is different, but you're moving as a label, not a manager.
Yeah. But what happens in that situation? Whatever goes to him goes to him. What I have to do is I have to wait for the performance of the album because guess what? They want somebody to take the risk. Although Blueface got $500,000, that's not free money. I'm responsible for it. I got to step in there and say, I'm willing to put, this is a piece you forgot about, I'm willing to put my catalog up to assure that even if Blueface doesn't make this money back, you can still collect it. So I'm kind of like that cosign that makes it happen, even when it's...
So if you're the cosign that makes it happen, you for sure want a bigger piece of the pot than a standard manager because you're saying you're putting up the equity to make sure the situation goes through. If you're putting up the equity to make sure the situation comes through, of course you're going to want a larger...
It's not supposed to happen. I do shit totally different to open doors up. So when they looking at my catalog overall and they're saying, well, he has a catalog over here that's doing X amount a year, Wack saying, do this deal at this amount, give him that money, and he's willing to put his catalog up to assure our recoup. What do you think they do? They do the deal.
Yeah, and again, when I explained it, I wanted people to understand that I don't know, and you're right on that. I don't know the intricacies of your deal with these artists. I don't know if you have them in a 5-album deal. I don't know if it's like you just do single deals with them. I wouldn't know. Like for example, I remember when
my deal, Act.
Okay.
And me and you, we got a few things lined up. As long as I'm bringing in the money, as long as I'm protecting your best interest, and you got to remember, Act, let me ask you something. You know this.
Okay.
How many managers you know are big manager firms? I get a call at 9:30 that their client is in jail in another state, and he's...
See what I'm saying? Wack is adding all these little stipulations to where Blueface is going to stay indebted into him because Blueface is in
on the street.
So Wack is taking advantage of his idiocy.
Way about 6 a.m., he's in that courtroom with a bondsman. So a whole lot come with me, Act.
No, absolutely.
And you didn't watch me. You didn't watch me do it on all my artists.
No, absolutely.
A millionaire in 93 days. He was a man with no credit score when I got him, and within the first 90 days, he was in a multi-million-dollar home that was in his name. That all come with, other structures and things. So it's a lot that come with me. I know a lot of people know Wack 100. That's a character. Cash Jones, that's the businessman.
Hey, let me ask you this question because I think that's where maybe some people are confused. So for example, The Game and Kanye West, they do a song. It's called Easy in 2022. It says it's released under 100 ENT Entertainment or incorporated. Are you in that business deal? I mean, you don't have to tell us everything because I know it's still your business.
That business deal, I was definitely labeled, but guess what?
So you're the label in that? Okay.
I did that through Virgin, I believe, right? And guess what? Virgin wasn't gonna get that budget up unless Wack had something to guarantee they recoup. And guess what?
Yeah.
My catalog is what gave them back their recoup because they spent a little money. Remember, Game released 30 songs that album. Guess who had to eat it? I spent $400,000 alone on sample clearances. Guess who paid for it? Game will tell you. Whatever Wack wires me, my artists, like some of these niggas, they get a budget $500,000 to their pocket, $200,000. They gotta spend their money making their album. Whatever goes to my artist's pocket, stay in their pocket. I'm responsible for clearances, studio.
You figured out a new way to steal from artists. You let them keep the advancement, and then you go pay for all the clearances, and you forge the numbers because you might get a sample clear for free, but then you're going to charge the artist and all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then you're going to tax them on the back end outside of it and a whole separate contract that's tied into the management contract that they never actually read. So you just figured out a new way to steal from them. Got it.
Time, features, production, mix, mastering, videos, you name it.
Hey. And by the way, because we're about to get to J. Cole's album, so I really wanted to give you this chance. I'm gonna call you afterwards though, but because we got mad other shit to talk about. But let me ask you a question. That song in 2022 called Easy with Game and Kanye. Be honest with me. Did you use the leverage of you doing Ye a favor? Because we all remember, like, you did a favor for Ye. You gave him a laptop with. Yeah.
No, I definitely did a favor for Ye, but let's put things in order. The favor I did for Ye, right, kind of came after that. Remember, that's the time me and Ye was flying around doing business. That's when me and Ye went to see, that's the time me and Ye went down to the Brownsville to visit Elon Musk for damn near half a
Lying like a motherfucker.
day.
Okay.
Remember, that's when I was working on getting 6ix9ine's feature, brother. Think about it.
Yeah.
Remember, I went to Austin to try to get 6ix9ine's feature done with Ye? That was that time.
I remember.
That was that time. What I did for him with the Ray J shit came after the fact. So me and Ye was already doing things, as you know, because I was working on the feature for 6ix9ine. So when we got back to Cali, he like, Wack, y'all in the studio? I'm like, yeah, we vibing like a month, traveling around, doing shit. We went to see Elon, Alicia Keys. We on jets together. I'm working 6ix9ine shit. So that's when that happened. And remember, Game has his own relationship with it. He moving with Wack. Him and Game is good.
100%. He didn't want to get far. Hold on. Just because we got to wrap. So I just want to put a bow on this. So in reality, and I want to clarify here. So like again, the point stands. Just overall, it just doesn't apply. It seems to Wack and Blueface or Wack and Game. Wack is one of the people where, hey, he's like a fluid type of person where, hey, Wack's a hustler. If he go get a deal for an artist, he might be operating in a label sense for that particular deal, that album, that single, whatever. But also,
so basically, all these mind games and all these word tricks is how Wack flams his artists from playing as a label and playing as a manager. Got it.
So if he go get, I don't know, maybe go get a merch deal, or
but never as a friend.
Might go get like a headphone deal, that's where he's being a manager. He's not doing it where he's both in every single situation, and that's what I was talking about. Because what I was talking about was what's his name? Finesse Two Times. Finesse Two Times clearly is getting pimped by the people who he's doing business with. They want their hand in everything. So for every time he collects a dollar, they want to collect 10.
They ain't doing nothing for him, bro. And I told Finesse when I saw him at Aiden's compound at the fight when we were all down there, send me your contract.
All right, so yeah, they finna sense this whole conversation that we ain't got nothing to do with. We up out here to the next one, though, man. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. We got
dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.